Good morning. Today is Thursday, the 10th of January. Oh my god, 2019. Can you believe we're in another year? And oh my god, what a year 2018 was. Sorry, it's literally like 7 something in the morning. And I'm just getting ready. Well, I am ready. Anyways, yeah, today I'm excited, nervous, and everything anyway you can think of describing, because I'm going to my old sixth form. I'm going to be doing a talk there, and yeah, it's it's just, yeah, whatever it is, it's gonna definitely be, something that will be in my memory, because I went through so much in the school. And I remember being there back then, not knowing what my future held, being in the same assembly hall I'm going to today. That's my daughter. My daughter's tea party. Tea that she got for Christmas, that's them making us. I don't know. It's just funny. Yeah, so it's so funny, like looking at the pictures behind, that was model Miriam and graduate Miriam, and this is mommy mommy, wifey, everything Miriam. But it's definitely been a journey, and I'm looking forward to going. And just even being in the school, I grew up a lot in the school. Have you finished? Seems like this teapot don't want me to talk. I don't know. Is it my voice? I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I need to shut this teapot up. This is what's causing all this noise. So now that, anyways, it's up straight. Yeah, so the curtains match my outfit. Yeah, I've just got a little school kind of, you know not school, a little like formal kind of outfit. Obviously, you don't want to show too much with my tights and boots. Yeah, so it's a new year, and just want to focus this year really on goals and things I want to do, and I'm looking forward to it. I am about to leave before, well, I missed the entire assembly. The funny thing, like, everything wants to make noise right now. Now my phone. The funny thing, the difference, right? When I was in Sierra Leone and I was going to assemblies, like their assembly, like I used to need to be at the school 7:30. I'm like, who is up 7:30? And then, yeah, I remember we used to go to school that time. I think it's because the sun is out by then and whatnot. And it used to like be, even sometimes by the time I'm leaving, even something like this is too hot. And here, something like this is definitely even cold. Yeah. So I'm giving like school teacher vibe. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. I don't know if any of my teachers or any of the teachers that were there when I was there, they're still there. So that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting going to the assembly hall, because I remember when I was in school, I won an award. It's called the Matching Tailors Award. So I was being, I was being given bursary, which is money. I had a scholarship every term, and then I also had my name on the school like wall of fame. They have people there from God knows how long, like 19 God knows what. So I don't know if those names are still there, but it would be pretty interesting to see, because I used to say that one day I'll take my kids there, and it's just funny now I'm going there. But I can't take my kids there now because, yeah, nobody will be able to hear anything that I'm saying. But anyways, let me get my jacket and everything and get out before I'm even late. But yeah, but hopefully, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have the camera somewhere. I hope I will be. I thought about taking my tripod, but yeah, that's just a bit too much. I don't want the kids to feel like intimidated thinking this is all that. I have asked for permission for my bit, not their faces, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe somebody will be able to be kind enough to video it for me, because the tripod is gonna be heavy to take. So yeah, looking forward to it. Now, oh, I'm here at my old school. Can you imagine? And guess what? I just saw my my old head of sixth form, Mr. Presley. He gave me a hug. It's like, Miriam, how's your mom? After that, I knew he definitely remembered me, because my mom used to call him all the time, like, Mr. Breslin, Miriam is not well, she's in hospital. And he used to tell my mom, Miss Bangura, I'm really sorry, but we're more worried about those here than Miriam, because Miriam is always doing well. She puts in the effort, she comes back, and she's even ahead. And it just shows you sometimes in life. And coming back like 10 years, and he remembered me. He was asking me, oh my God, what you doing now and everything. It's like, you have to give me your details. Oh my God, and I was like, yeah, I'm a mom. And I was like, wow, I feel so old. You've got kids. Oh my God, it was so good. Oh my God. And Miss Kennedy gave me a tour of the school. We went around just looking at the new building, the old one that I remember, the new addition to it. Oh my God, it feels so good to come back. And also, I was able to speak to a student that's got sickle cell like me, just giving her pep talk. Let her just know that it's okay, it's gonna be okay. I was in the situation, and she got exams today, so best of luck. And she's doing business as well, which is even better. So I was wishing her best of luck. Sorry, it's cold, but I'm all right now. In here is warm, but it is, oh my God, it's just so many memories. Like, wow, I'm grateful I came. I really am. And I saw Mr. Wrestling. To be like, Miriam, he used to really like push me. I used to be like, and that is the bell for everybody to start coming in. So yeah, they're gonna be coming in to start assembly. But it's so good to come back, man. Just trying to do my fun. Oh my God, I'm in my old school. Oh my God, I'm speaking at my old sixth forms and saviors, and I saw my head of sixth form, like literally, like, oh my God, Miriam, he gave me the biggest hug ever. He remembered my mom. Oh my God, it's good to come back. Seriously.
It's because I've invited somebody in to do your assembly. And standing over here to my right is Miriam. And Miriam used to come to this school, left here in 2009, which is now 10 years ago, pretty much. So I actually think we're pretty much the same age, it's quite a long time ago. And before Christmas, she was due to come to 2 of your Year 11 assemblies, and for various reasons, carol service, etc., we had to move her, and I was actually determined we weren't going to do that for another time. So she's come to speak to you about some of her kind of life experiences since leaving St Saviour's and St Olaf's. So I just expect that you are going to be as beautiful and listen as wonderfully as you always do. So I'm going to hand over to you, Miriam. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Kennedy. Thank you, 11. And I saw some of you all in the bus, and hello. And as Ms. Kennedy said, my name is Miriam Kay. I attended this school many years ago. And today I'm here to talk to you because obviously I've been a student here. I've now gone out in the world and I've had experiences, some good, some bad, but either way, it still made me to the person I am today. And because I have have my own charity foundation, so I'm the CEO and founder of the Dora Foundation, which is for sickle cell support and youth development. I suffer from sickle cell. Some of you might have heard about it, some of you maybe not, but it is a lifetime medical condition. It's a blood disorder, so it affects all aspects of your life. And most of the time, one of the key aspects of having sickle cell is pain. And that could be anywhere, anytime, and any part of your body. So while I was in school, I struggled a lot. But I'm so grateful that I came to the school because I got great support from the school. And gladly today I met up with Mr. Brethlin, who was the head of sixth form while I was here. And literally, he was on my mom's speed dial because I used to miss out on school so much, and my attendance wasn't good at all because I was constantly in and out of hospital. And just like you are here today, I used to just be here and wonder what the world would be like out there. I was so used to the support of the school, and all the teachers were so understanding, and they worked really well with my family to make sure I got the best support. And I was so scared to leave, and I'm like, oh my God, literally. Remember telling my mom, like, I don't think I can go out there and be able to do anything like with my life. I think this is it, because how am I gonna go out there? What support am I gonna get? And you know, it was so scary. It was really, really scary. But at the end of the day, I had the support from the sixth form and the school, and that gave me the foundation that I needed to get out there into the world. And when I went on to uni, it was a definitely different place. And there, you barely communicate with your lecturers. You're there to do what you're doing, and everybody goes home. And my first week at uni, the end of, not freshers week, the actual week when the hard work starts, I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, I can't do this. It's just too much. I can't do this. I'm gonna pack my stuff and go home, because I was staying on campus. And my mom was like, if that's what you really want, that's fine. But just know that I believe in you and I have faith in you, and I know you have it in you to be able to face the world out there. You are going to be good, but if you really want to come, I still support you. And I remember thinking about him like, you know what, this is the world now, this is how it is. You have to get out there and do what you have to do. And I needed to look at life in a different way and realize that nobody's here to make life easy for me. Nobody's here to make things easy for me. This is my life, and this is what I have. It's a lifetime. I have to just get on with it and do what I need to do to just go out there and achieve, because so many people besides myself believed in me, and that was the motivation I needed, and I kept going on. And at the end of each year, I'm like, you know what, that's it. I've come far enough. I'm done. But then I kept going and I kept going, and within 3 years, I was able to get my degree in business management. After I got my degree, I was excited. I was so excited. I'm like, here I go. World, I'm out, I'm ready. I'm gonna get the best job. I got, place at the same time. Like, yay, life is going just as planned, but life never does. And my first job, I started and everything was going well.
until my health decided to come and knock. Hello, I'm still here, just to remind you. And I started struggling. I remember one day going to work, I could barely even stand, and my supervisor was like, Miriam, you need to sound a bit more exciting on the phone, you know. Customers are complaining. Exciting, like I'm going into the toilet and crying because I'm in pain. Exciting. And I was like, you know what, you have to be truthful with yourself. And I met up with my supervisor. We had a conversation, and my manager was like, ma'am, we don't think you're quite ready for this. I'm like, what do you mean? I've got the experience. What do you mean I'm not ready? It's like, you really need to think about this. And after that, they're like, we'll pay you for the time you've been here. You can pack your stuff and you can go. And I remember coming out, and it was so funny because it was just like in the movie. It was raining at the same time, and I'm crying. I'm like, oh my God, why isn't that the good part of the movie is not happening? It's the bad bit that I have to go through. And my mom called me, I was crying. I went to my sisters. I'm like, that's it. My nephew was trying to play with me. I'm like, I don't even want to see nobody. Like, this is it. My life is over. But then I'm like, hold on. You need to think about this. What skills do you have? What is your passion? What do you really want to do? What is it that you've always wanted to do? And it came onto me. I've always wanted to use my skills. I wanted to use my experiences to be able to help others, whether or not in my situation they don't necessarily have to suffer from the condition that I do, but be able to inspire others that, look, you can go through all these things in life, but you can still stand strong. And even though I was down for a bit, for some time, and having lost my job and everything, and I felt like this is always going to haunt me, there's nothing I could do. But then I realized, like, you've got the skills, you've got the experience, you've got the skills. Think about this. What do you really want to do? And I'm like, you've always wanted to, you know, go out there and use your skills and work for yourself. And you've got that. So at first I kind of juggled around with different things. I started a clothing line with my sister, and it was going so well. And we even ended up winning an award. And I got into styling and so much, and it was just the one out there, and I was like, oh my God, I'm actually out here making money, doing it at my own time. I can manage my condition along with everything. Wow, this is going better than I thought. And I think that's because I finally was true to myself and finally thought about what my passion really was. School is a building and education is a system. And even though you're now in year 11, you're coming toward the end of compulsory education, learning is a lifestyle. It never stops. You have to keep learning. And the only way you can truly find your passion and find your place in life is to be able to keep learning. And I thought I had it all. I had a degree, so I thought I had it all. And then here I am losing a job. Like nobody, and I was at a workplace with people that didn't even, you know, have half of the knowledge and experience and everything that I had. But it wasn't about that. It wasn't about the piece of certificate that I heard. I needed to find a different form of learning. I needed to really truly find my passion in life. And now I've gone on to start up my own foundation. And through this, we've been able to help so many people. I just recently came back from a trip back home where I'm from in Sierra Leone. And we have a center there. We have a building, a center where we help families. And I had the launch of my foundation here back in 2017. And even with everything I've gone through, I was told it was very unlikely that I was going to have kids because of how bad my health got. And back in 2016, I got married, and straight after I gave birth to twins that are now 2.5 years of age. Don't say oh because
you got little sisters, you know.
You know. And now I look at them, I look at my daughter and everything, and I want to impact upon her that love of learning. And I want her to believe in herself. I want her to be passionate about something. Sometimes you may feel like, oh, well, my parents want me to do science, but I love music. If that's what you're passionate about, sometimes they might not be able to see from your perspective. If you feel this is truly what you want to do, it's about showing them that, look, I can actually, this is something that's going to be sustainable. Because when our parents are guiding us, they see it black and white, that you need to go and be a doctor because that's going to make you money. But that might not be your passion. That might not be what you truly want to do. And I am motivated to get out of bed every day now, even sometimes when I wouldn't have slept. It's not only because of pain, because I have 2 kids and that are disturbing me. Even that, I still wake up and I am more than happy to get out there and do this. Why? Because I love it. It gives me that motivation. And it gives me that, even when I'm so tired, I'm like, you know what, I've got to do this. And I don't just talk, I coach people, business, and I do marketing, strategizing with people, individuals and businesses. I go onto a meeting, sometimes I will correspond with somebody, and then we'll finally have a meeting, and they're seeing this tiny person walking in like, hold on, is there somebody else coming? I'm like, no. I've been talking to you, like you, because they're thinking all these ideas have been coming from this person, but it's not about who I am or what I have, but it's what I can bring onto the table. And when I'm able to show somebody that, look, I know about this, I can help get your business into another level. Sometimes I don't wait for somebody to come onto me. My friend bought me food over there from a restaurant, and I was like, why are they not doing, like Uber Eats or anything? I'm like, I am going to have a meeting with the manager and show them that they can make more money. My friend is like, just eat the food. But when you're passionate about what you love, that's what you do, and you see the best in everything. And being able to stand there in front of people, my family, my mom, who Mr. Bethany knows very well, now she is the proudest. And when I did the launch of my foundation back in 2017, my mom could barely, she was supposed to introduce me. She could barely even say a word. I'm like, why are you crying? Like, don't start. Please don't get me started. Just do it. And this past November, I went back home because the foundation is actually named after my grandma. And I was able to do the launch there. I had radio station, TV, everything, and my grandma, and I remember telling her stories that she didn't even think that I remember, and she was beyond proud. And that's what it's about, because I found my passion. It's not about what I have, but it's about taking everything that I've heard in my years of learning, not education, learning, and being able to bring that together and make something of myself. And I hope today, being here, you can also take something out of this conversation, whatever little that you heard or still have in mind. Take it and just know that you can be that person. There are just different ways of doing it. And even when I came onto the school, the sixth form, they still took me even when I didn't get my grades, because I was able to show them that I'm really here and that I want to put in the work. And that's how you need to see things. So I wish you all the best, and please, please, please remember, education, the compulsory education system may come to an end at 16. It's still 16, right? Just making sure I left school a long time ago. But it may come to an end, but learning is a lifestyle. It goes on forever, and as long as you've got that with you, you can take anything and make it onto something. Thank you so much for your attention.
Miriam made a slight mistake before, saying to me that she's always the one who prays at the end of her family event. So I put her on the spot and said, well, I would love you to pray for my event.
Okay. I should have just kept my
Yeah.
Now we have to pray. So shall we pray? Father Lord, we want to thank you for this day. We want to thank you for bringing us all here together. And I want to personally thank you for bringing me back onto the school. I've always wanted to make an impact, and I wanted to make sure I made the school proud. And thank you for bringing and giving me that opportunity. Lord, as the students go on, as they go on to do their exams, and as they go on to the big world, please guide them through. Please show them the path onto their success. Please help them to stay focused in whatever they do and find their passion. And have that love for learning in whatever they do, and also for us not to forever get that within everything that we do, there is God, and we thank you for that. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Lord, I'm just coming back from the school. It was really good. My head of sixth form, who also taught me business and sociology, came to watch me to talk, and then we spoke at the end as well and asked about my mom and other students as well that used to come to the school. So my God, it was so good. It's really good. I'm glad I came. It was good. Yeah, I'm gonna take a walk now. I'm home now. Kisses. Mwah. Kisses. Mwah. Kisses, Papa. Mwah. Okay, all together. 1, 2, 3. Mwah. Your hair saying cheese. Mwah. 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 Have you missed me? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Can I have some chocolate? Huh?